Today's floor plan is a beautiful 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, 1,850 square foot, a ranch style home on a huge lot. Let's have a look, let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today's floor plan is just absolutely beautiful. It's a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, 1,850 square foot with all-in price of $300,750. Like, that's an insane price on a 75 by 120 foot lot, which usually happens when you are on the rural part. So I am actually in the northeast part of Ocala, which has a lot of state park. You're also very close to the Silver Springs. And if your thing is you want more bang for your buck, then this is a great contender. The first thing you're going to notice, you have this really nice cemented pad to have easily parked 2 cars. You also have this beautiful coach light. I just love the front elevation of this house because it has a really nice cathedral ceiling inside. So let's go inside and check. I love that you have this nice walkway all the way leading to your front, and look at how broad or how nice your entrance is. I don't usually see that in most of the floor plans that I have done. Usually you have a single door, but it's kind of nice that you have a side panel here and then also a nice side panel over here. So let's go inside and check this beautiful house out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful floor plan. Now, I've been trying to get you all the floor plan with the builders because, you know, with every builder they have like 2 or 3 floor plans that are decorated, and then everything else is basically they don't even have the actual decorated model. And I'm trying to get to every single floor plan with every single builder that I could in my market. So if you are looking in Central Florida, Orlando, Greater Orlando, Tampa Bay, and now Ocala, this is indeed a great resource. So please show me some love, press that thumbs up button and show me some love and subscribe to my channel. If you want to know more about Ocala, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I talk about communities, we talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, something to give you a point of reference to say, hey, I'm looking to move in Florida, I'm looking at Central Florida area, where should I move? Should I move in Kissimmee? Should I move in Orlando? Should I go into the Tampa areas, or should I go and further out towards Ocala and get a little more bang for my buck? This house is located in a great community with there is no CDD. The HO is just about $32 a month. There's not a lot of amenities for that price because it's just so low. It's on a public sewer and water system. It is on a 75 by 122 lot size. Usually what happens is when you are in Orlando or Tampa Bay area, the lots are very closer to each other, and the distance between one house to the other is probably at a max maybe 10 or 15. And in this case, there's a really nice amount of distance, and you also have a lot of land. Now, everything that you see over here is included in the price because this is one of their inventory home. If you are looking to buy a brand new home from scratch, please make sure to watch out the videos that I have done to give you help on things that you should do with the builder, things that you shouldn't. However, if you're looking now, the biggest bang for your buck, the most amount of credits and things that you will get it on an inventory home that is ready to go, or a home that the builder has started and it's going to be finishing soon. That's where you are going to get the biggest bang for your buck. So I love the front door as I was talking, but look at the space. Like, I'm going to stand right in the middle and look at this. You know how you have some of the homes that are just too skinnier? They're like on a 40 by 120 or on a 32, like the bungalow style, which is just more of a long house. This is kind of nice that you have nice space. You have the very first room. Now this is a bedroom because it does have a big window right here, and then it also has a closet space over here. Now this is included in the price, and all of your, like, this is basically, you could use it as a den, you can use it as a bedroom because of the window and that, but I love that you have the double door leading to this area. So if you are semi-retired or you work from home, this could be nice. I would have loved if they would have given some extra lights that I talk about, but look at the ceiling height. You have the 10-foot ceiling height standard. It is a block ranch style home with this nice solid double doors. And then as I come here, everything is carpet, but you have the upgraded tile here. If you build from scratch, you can have these tiles go all the way in all of the places of the house if you want, but for the most part, all your wet areas are going to be tiled. This is something that I say all the time, guys. Carpet and a few little things are not that important because you can always change those later on. What's important is that you're able to get yourself a nice house and start building your equity. If you've been waiting like a lot of people are, the question you really need to ask yourself is, hey, can I afford the house in today's price with the today's interest rate? If the answer to that is yes, then please go ahead and do so, because there's a lot of people, and you would not believe, I have clients or prospective clients that are waiting from the COVID times. While I went in and bought my own house, and today it is $100,000 more than what I paid for it. I did not necessarily get those 2 and 3% rate because that would have been fantastic. That didn't happen for me, because I wanted to build my own house, and at that time inventory was super low and there was a line out the door. However, I was able to do that. This is something I've been saying, guys, because when you buy a house, your price that you pay is constant. When the rates come down, you can always change that. This is just my thoughts, something from practicality. This is something that I want you to know, because I know and I've seen how the pricing in the market can just completely price you out, and then it may never happen, and then you find yourself renting for, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, and you just become a professional renter. Just my thoughts. You may not like me, and I understand that, but I gotta be honest and upfront with you. You also have this nice semi-private dining area right over here. It could also be used as a private family living if you want this to be that case, but you have the space here. And the reason I say that is because right over here is your kitchen, and then on that part of the kitchen, you have a little nook area right here. So you can use that as your formal living area or a formal dining, but you also have the nook area right there. This is your kitchen. You have this nice door and a pantry right over here, and everything that you see here is what you get. You get the range hood, you get the microwave, crown molding, 42-inch cabinets, your dishwasher, and yes, this is for mica, but if you build from scratch, you can change this into a quartz or granite. It really depends, but I love that you have this nice window bringing in a good amount of light. You have a 50-50 sink, which is kind of right there, so you still kind of have a nice view of your great room. And right adjacent to it is your laundry, pretty decent size. It's a pretty much, I've seen most of the laundries like this. Some of the laundries are a little bit bigger. That kind of gives you an option to have a wash station or a fold station. And then right behind me is the 2-car garage. One thing that I do want to point out is that your garage door opener is not included. You have your attic entrance, and then your water heater is right here. It's kind of nice. It's protected by the pole, especially for people like me, so that I don't run or you don't run into our own water heater and then cause a major damage or something, so this is just nice that you have that. Now that is not required, and you probably wouldn't see that every builder does that. It is required by the community or the municipality rather, that sits in. Now this is your great room, and look at the amount of space you have over here. You have this nice big window. You have the major or the owner suite right over there. You have a really nice covered lanai, but I love the fact that you have the space right there. You have the extra light. Let me go ahead and show you the other secondary rooms, because they are pretty good size. Now this is a 1,820 square foot home, and I want to stand in the corner to kind of give you some sort of an idea of the depth. I love the cathedral ceiling style because it kind of just makes the room big look a little bit more bigger than it actually is. But if you want to know the exact size, please make sure to put that in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you that. Nice big window, a solid door to your closet space, and this is a little bit bigger. And as I was saying, this is only 1,820 square foot, but I always say it's not so much so about the square footage as much as it is about the flow of the house. And then right over here is your secondary bathroom with the plexiglass. You don't have those subway white tile. This is how it comes. You also have the overmount sink with Formica, the same color of tiles, which is an upgrade included in this inventory for the price. and then you have this nice white cabinets, and then right adjacent to it is the other bedroom, pretty similar size, and then this also has that cathedral style. You know, it just makes it more look a little bit more bigger. You have the window over there, and then you also have a nice small walk-in closet, or I would probably not say this as a walk-in closet, but definitely a decent sized closet, as you could imagine, on a 1820 square foot. Now, I have done videos of other models with this specific builder. If they are not released, they will be releasing very soon, so please make sure to check them out. And guys, there is a lot that is happening in our market right now. I'm not sure by the time this video is released if the new settlement will come into play, because there was a lawsuit against National Association of Realtors. They decided to settle, and the DOJ, as the time of the shoot, is looking into the settlement. And as you know it, once that happens, I've been told probably around July or August, the cost of buying house might get increased to you, because now you would be responsible to pay the buyer's agent commission. Traditionally, it has been sellers. That is not to say that there wouldn't be sellers that would be willing to pay. And if that happens, we're going to let you know up front. So in that way, because there could be an instance where the sellers will be like, okay, you know what, I won't pay the whole amount, but I'll pay half of it, or it will become another point of negotiations moving forward. So that is something that I want you to be aware of, because I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of things, and you know, this is just the way it is. This is just the way the market is. I don't know if you remember in 2008 when the mortgage industry crashed, or in 6 and 7 rather, everything changed from the mortgage perspective, and that's how it is just going to be. So this is something I want you to be aware of. Here is your covered lanai, and look at the size of this covered lanai. Now, this is on a 75 by 122 to be exact. It kind of goes all the way. Just the way you have this, you still can build a decent sized pool and still have a little bit room. I kind of like the fact that it is at the dry retention pond. So this is something, you know, and this is all in for $300 and $750. Now, you're not very far from here to the Villages, 30 to 45 minutes. That is something. So, but it's a lot more expensive over there as compared to here. There's a lot of development that is happening. So please make sure to watch my video on Ocala and surrounding area. It's going to kind of give you a good perspective if this suburban area or if this a little bit rural area will work for you and your family or not. And right over here is the master bedroom, and look at the size of this master bedroom. I want to stand in the corner to kind of give you an idea of how deep this room is. I love that you have this nice big window. You have another one over here, and then right across or right over here is your closet space. You know, not a huge fan of this, but I always say this, especially for your master closet. This is something that I'm going to suggest that you can change this into a custom closet, go to IKEA, get some idea, because you can then utilize the space a lot better. I'm kind of working on the current home because I have these ugly things, but my wife puts things over here, and then next thing you know, she can never find what she needs. So we're kind of changing it, but I had that change in my other place before we moved into the house that we are in now. Right over here is your master bathroom. And I love that you have good amount of space right there. You have the frameless walk-in shower. I like the fact that you have the niche, and then you have the style. It would have been fantastic if they would have kind of have this go all the way up, because this is something that looks really nice. They have done so in some of the inventory home. The other thing is that you have a step down, which is kind of nice. It's not at the same level, just in case if the drain get clogged, then next thing you know, you don't have an issue with the water, because I have not been very blessed when it comes to water and fire. I actually had a big situation, and in the last 3 years I've had like a flooding in my house and then a fire, and we used to live in a condo, so the sprinkler system came on, and it's just been a nightmare. But God has been very kind. We were able to get over it and just move on with the life, but it kind of just upsets the whole thing, you know. It's just the way it had been. So you have the closet space right here. I would have loved it if they would have had a private door for the water closet, but this is just the way they have it. but I love the fact that you have the 2 overmount sink. This is from mica. If you build from scratch, you should be able to change that, and then the same color cabinets with the handles that you see. Let me know what you think of this specific house, if this makes sense for you. It's definitely is big. I've done another one which was about 1720 square foot, and just the difference between the 1720 to 1820 square foot, that $100 square foot difference just makes a huge difference. Look at the ceiling height here, just the way it is. It makes it look a lot bigger, and this is why I say the square footage doesn't really matter as much as the flow of the house. Hope my video brings in a lot of value, that you are going to press that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. If you are looking to basically look at any of the other suburban areas, make sure to watch out Orlando Living, and we also have Orlando Home Show in Espanol. Now, choosing the right agent is super important, so please make sure to check us out on Google, on Facebook, on Zillow, read some of our reviews, and when you give us a call, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their sole job is to collect the information, connect you to the right agent on the team, whether that be me or anybody else on my team. I really look forward to be able to serve you. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.